Hey everyone, I'm Adriana and I really love plants. So in one of my past videos, I linked resources to the Black Lives Matter movement, and that's still very important, but I also wanted to shout out that it's June and this month is Pride Month. And I don't want that to get lost because it's still very important in my opinion. So I'm going to link in the description below a charity called the Trevor Project. I actually recently learned about this charity. I am a big Harry Potter fan, and if you didn't know, the author of the Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling, recently came out with some not so nice things to say about the transgender community. And the person who played Harry Potter in the Harry Potter movies, Daniel Radcliffe, brought this charity, the Trevor Project, to my attention, and I read up on it, and I think it's a great organization. They are in support of the I can never say this right. I need to get better at it. Hold on. LGBTQ youth, specifically people 25 and under, and just, helping them out with suicide prevention, giving them counseling when they need it, because youth, and if you're gay, trans, bisexual, non-binary, whatever you identify as, when you're young, you're so fragile. And I just think it's a great organization. Don't feel pressured to donate. I just encourage you to maybe read up on the charity and just do whatever you can, because I think it's important. Happy Pride Month. My husband surprised me with a pride flag this week, so I just hung it up outside of our house today. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I just wanted to shout out that this month was Pride Month and it's something close to my heart. So yeah, we'll get on to plants now. Today I am drinking a Solemn Oath beer that is also Solemn Oath is a brewery semi-local to me in Naperville. And this one is called Solemn Gardens. How can I not drink a beer that has the word garden in it? It's a New England IPA. You know I love those hazies. And it's very tropical, and I don't know if you're tired of hearing me describe beer as delicious, but that's just what it is. It's delicious. This actually, the tasting notes said it had hints of coconut in it. I don't really get that. I get more just like of a tropical feel, like I could be on a beach somewhere with an umbrella over me, hearing the ocean. Like, that's what this beer brings me to. Also, this can is super awesome because it has plants all over it. I'll do some B-roll on it because I think it's super awesome, which I already said. Okay, so today's video, I wanted to show you my shelf back here because, as I said in my last video, I believe, Succulent, my jade, which is a succulent, is the plant that started this plant obsession. And from my jade, I started collecting a whole bunch of succulents and cacti, and then from there it went on to houseplants. Just as a forewarner, is that a word? Sun's right on my face. Just be forewarned, sure, that's a word now, that I'm not great with names, so this isn't like a video to tell you the names of all of my plants. It's just more to show you, be like, hey, look at my cool succulents, because I really love succulents and cacti. Still do. I actually bought some more from Leaf and Clay because they have a thing called Freebie Friday. So you have to spend $35 and then they'll include a free plant with your purchase. So this Friday it was a rickrack cactus, and I have wanted one of those for so long. I actually got one, like a cutting, in a plant trade, but I killed it because I didn't water it enough. Sounds like me. So I was super bummed when that happened because I think rickrack cactus are cacti. I think they're so cool, so unique looking. I love them. So I was like, yeah, I want that. So I got in there. I got some variegated jade because I love me some crisulas. And then I also got a ripple jade as well. And then I got a pot. So I still continue to expand my succulent collection. And ooh, I also just bought a pine cone cactus. I haven't been looking for a pine cone cactus, but I've been like admiring them for a while because I just think they look so cool. So finally on Etsy, I was browsing Etsy. I shouldn't say, I wasn't browsing. I typed in pine cone cactus to see what the listings were like, and I found one that I thought looked super cool, and I bought it. So I'm super excited to add those to this collection. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my succulent and cacti collection. I thought it'd be fun. So let's get started. Okay, so this is what the shelf looks like normally. During my day, I got this set up like the winter season right after I got my jade because they need a lot of sunlight. And I know these grow lights that give off this color aren't like the best, but that's what I went with when I first started, and I haven't replaced it. This shelf actually used to be like over here in this corner in front of the window, so it would get additional light. I have like hooks up there. Well, one hook because it fell. But when I had to start working from home, I moved it because I wanted my desk view to have a window. Because yeah, I like looking outside. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to turn off the lights because it's really hard to see which plants I'm looking at when I have them on. This top shelf has a rosemary that is very sad looking. I'm not even sure if it's alive. Some candles. I love candles and I'm always burning through them, so I just kind of put them on the top. I think that's an agave right there, that one. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of neglecting it, and honestly it's not really getting the light it needs because I have not put hooks on the ceiling for the top to get light, because I mean this doesn't get a ton of light during the day. And then I have some watering bottles and a mister my husband gifted me. All right, let's go on to this second shelf. You can see this is very crowded. Oh, I have another I have a candle right there. Let's start over here. Ooh, still this is very dark. Sorry. There we go. This is my Burrow's tail, and I got it as a little plant from like Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and it's grown a lot. It's kind of stretched, but and it's kind of like bare. It's kind of bare in there, but I really like it. I think these guys are so cool. Back there is a dead rubies necklace. It's like kind of alive a little bit, but yeah, it started dying and I wasn't in love with it, so I just kind of neglected it. Yeah. Right here is my trailing jade. Jades are one of my favorite succulents to collect, the Crisula family. And yeah, it's just awesome. You can't tell right now, but it does have a little bit of sun stress to it, and it's just growing so fast, and oh, I'm so in love with it. I can't wait till it's like fully trailing. This guy right here, this one, I don't know what it is. This plant is actually my profile picture for the channel. It has stretched out a lot because, you know, if succulents don't get enough sun, they will stretch. There's a word for it, I can't pronounce it, like etiolated, maybe that's how you say it, but it's like it's really cool looking. Well, let me see if I can get it, because it's yeah, this one's crazy. It's drying out a lot, but you see there how much that's stretched, how much this one's stretched. I kind of want to behead it, like chop it off and start again, but actually I'm kind of digging how it looks. It looks all weird. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick it outside. I have yet to put up my greenhouse because I have a greenhouse for the summertime, but I've been lazy and haven't put it up yet. But this is going to go outside, and I'm going to see what it does. Maybe at the end I'll end up beheading it to start over again, but right now I'm digging it. Okay, here we have more jade. As you can see, I really neglect my succulents. I feel bad. It's weird because I underwater all the time, but I found that now that I have house plants, I think I actually I'm watering more the house plants just because like I have so many and they're on different watering schedules because I just intuitively water. I don't have a schedule. If one just looks too dry, I'll water it, but I think for some of them I'm not judging them right, so I'm watering them too much. But my succulents, I always underwater them. But you can see like this what is this? String of buttons maybe has some dry spots over here because I didn't water it enough and left it out in the sun too much. So that's a string of buttons, I believe. This one's like an org's ear. I don't know what that one is, but it's pretty and I like it. And I need to be careful because there's a cactus right there. Right there. But yeah. I really enjoy this arrangement, and it's grown a lot since I first got it. Next, this is a Gasteria Flow, I believe is the name. This one has also grown so much since I first got it, but I let it get too dry, and the leaves used to be like really plump, and now they're kind of skinny, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Here's an Opuntia, bunny's ear. Those really hurt if you get stuck with the thorns. I know from personal experience, it really sucks to get them out too. This one is, I believe, a Haworthia. I'm not sure. My aunt actually gave it to me. She has had this plant for a very long time, and even the pot, I don't kind of see it, the pot it's in, her and her husband got that on their honeymoon. So this one's kind of a special one. And yeah, the bottom leaves keep browning like that, but the top looks healthy, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, this is a milk tree. I think this is a euphorbia of some kind. It's not a cactus, and this one's special too because my husband brought it back from a business trip when he went to Louisiana. I think like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And so that one's a special one to me. This one was in my regrets video. Still regret it. Still not looking great, but I still have it. This is a string of tears, a variegated string of tears. No, string of pearls that I got as like a little prop at a trade that I'm growing out. It's grown a lot, actually. I'm really digging it. These are some more props over here. It's like a jelly bean prop, and there's something else in there. I don't know what it is. This is a string of hearts cutting. Here, I'll take off the glass. A string of hearts cutting that I took off the mother plant that's right next to this shelf hanging in a window that I'm just propping right now. Should probably water it and put more humidity in there. Okay, I have a tag for this one. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Anna Campesoro, I don't know. But this one, can you hear that kitty in the background? That's my foster kitty, Phoenix. He's very vocal. And no one's paying attention to him right now, so he's begging for some attention. Phoenix! It's okay. So yeah, this one's really cool. This one was outside last season, and it just grew so much. It used to be so much smaller, and I really love this one. Here is a variegated Haworthia. I love it. Outside last season, it grew so much. It's awesome. This is another cactus. It's a, I don't even know what people call it, like a moonhead cactus. I don't know if I just made that up. But these are actually two cacti grafted together, so Phoenix, baby! Come over here. But yeah, these are two grafted together, so they don't really grow. Usually they die, but I've had mine for a while and it hasn't done anything. But I'm gonna keep it until it dies, which it probably will. This is a fairy tale cactus. Fairy tale castle cactus? Whatever. And ooh, I love it so much. I think these look so cool. And I got it at my local plant shop. I was so excited because before that I could only find them online and they were pretty expensive. And I actually ordered one off of eBay, but I did not pay attention that it was coming from China, so when it got here, it was dead, which was very sad. But yeah, luckily I found one at my local plant shop. It's not a very fast grower, but I did get it during the winter time, so when it goes outside, I'm going to see if it grows a little bit faster. Got another cactus over here. So cool, the coloring of it, the spikes, don't know. There's a tag. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Hey you! Say hi to the foster kitty. Yes, hi. Alright, this one right here was a Buddha's temple. I totally forgot to water it. It's dead. I'm in denial. I haven't like uprooted it yet to see if the roots are still okay. Maybe I can like water prop it. But I'm so sad because Buddhist temples are so beautiful and I just neglected and killed it. I feel bad. This one here is another one I don't know the name of, but this is another one that my husband brought back from Louisiana from his trip, and it's so special and I love it so much. It's a weird looking one and I love it. This one here, I don't know what it is, but you know, it's growing little babies. Oh, my thumb is really close. It's growing little babies off the side here. Phoenix, what are you doing? So it's cool. But yeah, I don't know what it is. This is another little prop, and I love penguins. They're my favorite animal. My little penguin that my best friend gave me for my birthday last year. Another little Haworthia here. This one I believe I got at Plant Shop Chicago. I love that place, but it's pretty far away from me. About an hour, so I don't get to go there too often. Here we have a Crassula Moonglow, I believe, and you can see like this one is also stretching because it hasn't been getting enough light. Even though I have the grow lights, like the plant should really be closer to the grow lights to be more beneficial, and I haven't done that, so yeah, they still stretch, but you know, at least they don't die during the winter for me. This is another cool cactus. I love the little the water pitcher pot. I think I got this one off of like Leaf and Clay or Mountain Crest Gardens. I don't know the name of it. Here are just two Haworthias. Maybe the one on the left is an aloe. Not really sure. But I think that the where am I? I'm trying to point to something. But it's hard to do it. Okay. I think this one is actually a baby off of the one over there. But I can't remember. Okay, on to the second shelf. Let's start right here. This is the String of Tears. It has grown a lot, but I need to repot it because I think it's getting too crowded in the pot, although I love it. It's a little face, if you can tell in there. It's so cute. This one actually, though, doesn't have a drainage hole. I was too lazy to drill one. So, I mean, it's still alive. You just got to really be careful with watering those. They don't have a drainage hole. Another Haworthia. I love Haworthias. Got another Haworthia. This one actually, you can see, had a flower. But it's all dried up now. It's done, so I should really cut that off. This weird thing is a Pearl von Newberg, I believe. I think that's an Echeveria. Don't quote me on that, though. Got a Euphorbia right here. This is the Fire Stick. You gotta be careful with this one, though, because this one's pretty poisonous to animals if they ingest it. It's a Euphorbia. Right here is a Domino Cactus. This little trio, I don't know what's in the back. Kind of looks like a Crassula of some kind, but I'm not sure. Then we got an aloe, and then we got like little propeller babies in there that I'm probably gonna take out of there and repot into something smaller because this is kind of a big container for them. Actually, the right here is where they came off of. I'm going to water prop it because, as you can see, it doesn't really have a lot of roots going on over there. Has to be taken care of. I have this, what is this? A Hoya Crimson Queen here. Have another Euphorbia, another Haworthia, and this one is also flowering. I love that when they flower, like, it just shoots straight up, and they're so, like, tall and lanky. They're funny. Kind of bad lighting here. Let me bring it over here. This one is my pickle plant. It was so small when I first got it. So, like, this is how this one actually hasn't grown too much, but this one was this tall, and like that one was that tall. Bad cameraing. And now, as you can see, like, it's grown a lot, and I love it. It's so cool looking. It like feels so cool. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm actually gonna try to prop this because I read that you just like cut it off, and that's how you prop it. So we'll see. I'm kind of scared to do that. Okay, we got another aloe. These two aloes, this one and that one right over there, I'm pretty sure I got at like Walmart. We got a little thimble cactus in the back there. We have a very neglected string of buttons. We have a very stretched Echeveria ruby slippers. Oh, got another Haworthia right there. This one I think I got at Lizzie's Garden. That's in Naperville, I believe. Got this guy right here. Don't know what he is, but he's just surviving. So my dog actually knocked over this one in the pot because it used to be on the bottom shelf. And I didn't think I was in love with it. So honestly, I just let it lay there and didn't water it. But it was still going. So I still haven't potted it up fully. Like, its roots are still exposed in the back. But it keeps on surviving. So I keep on watering. Also have this regular string of pearls. It started off as a tiny little cutting, but it's grown so big. I don't know if it's hard to see because I kind of like wound it all around in that pot. But yeah, it's growing really well, and I'm excited for that. This one is another neglected one. I don't know what it is. It's kind of sad looking, but it's still alive, so. This is Watch Train. No, not Watch Train. Watch Chain Crassula. This one is a cacti. I actually thought it was like the booby cactus when I first saw it. It's not, but it's still really cool looking. Let me see, did I miss anything? Oh, I missed these ones over here. Okay, so this one right here, I don't know what it is. I think it's another Crassula. Oh, actually I have a tag. What does that say? Crassula. Look at this tag. Wood sticks are not the best to use. So, yeah, Crassula something. And then this is another aloe that's very stretched. And yeah, that's it for this shelf, I believe. We're on to the last shelf. Alright, this one's pretty scarce. Not a lot going on down here. Okay, here is a very neglected hens in chick. I think they're kind of creepy, so I was just going to let it die, but this thing won't die. I don't even know how long it's been since I watered it. You can tell it's been a while from how these leaves are and stuff, but it just keeps surviving. It reminds me of a very creepy spider. Don't really like it, but it's still alive, so I just keep it there. Okay, got something behind it. A very stretched out succulent. I love this pot though. I'm sorry if this is all over. This is the first time that I'm like holding the camera and doing something, so it might be like weird. Look at that, it's so pretty. It's just a little stretched. That wasn't focused at all, sorry. But yeah, that's pretty stretched out. It was falling over, but I like it. I don't really mind when they're stretched. A lot of people I know don't like them when they do that, and then that's why they behead them and like start over. But I don't mind. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, we got this pretty thing. Don't know what it is. But look at that. I love the rosettes that it looks. Oh, they're just so pretty. I got this lanky guy back here. Don't know what that is either. Probably just picked a prop off the floor. This very underwatered Kalanchoe. But my husband got me that pot. I thought I would like Kalanchoe more, but honestly not that impressed. So it got to the bottom of the shelf and is now kind of ignored. We have, I don't know if you guys recognize this planter. These were all at Target, like in the 5 and under section. And they had like a T-Rex, a Brontosaurus, a whole bunch of different kinds of dinosaurs. And yeah, I just like the T-Rex. And then I put some jelly beans in it, and it's so weird. So you got these jelly beans right here, and then it has this like long stem, and then this right here. I love it though. It's so weird. I love it. Now I have this Haworthia in an owl pot, very neglected. Another Pearl von Newberg. These just don't grow well for me, but I love the rosette on top, but they never just stay very compact. They always stretch for me, no matter how much light I give them. Oh, I got another kitty here. Kitty! Bye. We got this awesome spiky guy. I got him off of eBay. I forgot his name already. I should really get better at making tags. But yeah, I just like petting him because it's cool to feel him. And this one actually got mealybugs. I was so sad because it was pretty bad infestation. I didn't catch it right away. But they're all gone now. Doing well. Oh. And I got this guy. And I believe this guy probably parented this weird one over here. Don't know what it is. It needs to lean against this one, or else it falls over. It's fallen over a lot. And then I have this one back here, which I've let die. I dropped it last summer on the floor, and it just hasn't come back, and then it's just dried up, and it's still like a little alive right there. But yeah, I just let it die because that's how I do it. Alright, so that's all of my succulents that I have on my succulent and cacti shelf. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, sorry if the video is shaky and not focusing great, but that was my first time doing like a handheld video. But that's how I had to do it because I couldn't do my tripod for it. I did switch drinks in the middle of doing that because I drank my beer and I wasn't in the mood for beer anymore. I got these cucumber mint sparkling waters from Target and they're delicious. I love mint so much. And then I put them in my little koozie to make it stay cool. So yeah, how do I end it? Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Cheers. So good. Megan, I forgot to add that I got a new plant when we went to go pick up the Solemn Gardens from Solemn Oath the other day, this past weekend. We bought a case, and with that case it came a plant from Plant Shop Chicago, and look at it. Look at it. It's so tiny and it's so cute. Oh my gosh. That's all. I just wanted to share that. It's so cute. Bye.